Welcome to Wealth Circle. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Donald Trump, the man who went from billionaire businessman to president. Who is he really? Let's uncover the reality behind the name that changed American history. Few figures in modern history have captured the world's attention quite like Donald Trump. Born into wealth, transformed into a business titan, and later catapulted to the highest office in the United States. But how did this unlikely candidate become one of the most polarizing presidents of our time? Let's dive into his fascinating journey. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. As the son of real estate developer Fred Trump, he grew up in a world where business and hard work were paramount. But young Donald wasn't content with his father's low-key real estate empire in Queens. He had bigger ambitions: skyscrapers, casinos, and fame. After studying economics at Wharton School, Trump joined his father's company. But he quickly set his sights on Manhattan, where he built the Trump Tower, a symbol of his brash, gold-laden style. Soon, his name became synonymous with luxury real estate. In the 1980s and 90s, Donald Trump wasn't just a businessman. He became a brand. His appearances in movies, talk shows, and later as the star of The Apprentice gave him a reputation as a powerful dealmaker.
You're fired.
"You're fired" became his famous catchphrase, making him a household name. But Trump wasn't content with business success. He hinted at political ambitions as early as the 1980s. However, it wasn't until 2015 that he made the bold move to run for president, announcing his campaign with his signature bravado. His unfiltered speech style resonated with some.
In the history of our country, America's so true.
And shocked others, but it was clear Trump's campaign would be different.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. They're not humans. They're not humans. They're animals. We don't need another low IQ person.
Running on promises to make America great again, he struck a chord with Americans disillusioned by traditional politics. The 2016 election was one of the most divisive in U.S. history.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Running against former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Trump defied polls and expectations. On November 8, 2016, he was declared the 45th President of the United States.
Hey, look what happened. Is this crazy?
Donald Trump has been elected to a second term as president, defeating a resurgent Democratic nominee,
marking a shocking upset and solidifying his place in history. Once in office, Trump faced numerous challenges, controversies, investigations, and a deeply divided nation. But he kept pushing his America First agenda, implementing policies on immigration, trade, and foreign relations that reshaped U.S. politics and sparked global reactions. Trump's presidency was marked by stark division. For some, he was a champion who fought against the establishment. For others, a leader who fueled division. His handling of events like the COVID
pandemic destroyed all that. Trump initially dismissed it, waved it off.
19 pandemic, January 6th Capitol attack only intensified these polarizations.
But beyond policies and career milestones, it was the personality of Donald Trump that stands out as big in ways that were larger than life. Allegations,
marking the first criminal charges for any former U.S. president.
Unorthodox leadership.
This was going to be my remarks. It would have taken about 2 minutes, but that would have been a little boring. A little boring. Now I'm reading off the first paragraph. I said, this is boring. Come on, we have to.
I know you feel, Mr. President. This is the script my staff gave me. Boring, boring. But I'm not going to use the word that rhymes with cap.
Dominating headlines.
Trump and Vance are just plain weird.
Impossible to stay out of the headlines about him. His critics called him divisive and impulsive, but his adherents considered him a straight talker who got things done.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
because you'd be in jail.
From his fiery debates with opponents to his relentless use of social media,
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
particularly Twitter, Trump rewrote the rules of communication for a modern leader.
In 2020, Trump lost his re-election bid to Joe Biden, but remained a powerful figure in American politics, hinting at a possible return. Love him or loathe him, Donald Trump's impact on American politics is undeniable. From a real estate mogul to the Oval Office, his story is one of ambition, controversy, and influence. Only time will tell what lasting mark he'll leave on the United States and the world. Thanks for watching the video.